What's up, good people? Welcome to the first ever episode of Let's Talk About It. This is an amazing show where we'll be talking about trending issues, culture, relationship issues, good vibes, entertainment, culture, food, music, and we'll also be having amazing guests. I am Winnie Lulu.
I'm here is Janet.
Karibu sana to the show, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Today we're going to talk about the deal breakers in a relationship that guys do, and they say, anyhow, a jury come out.
Yeah. And there are several deal breakers that our partners do. And when you're talking about deal breakers, it's not just about men. Even women have deal breakers. And today we want to tackle some of those deal breakers so that we can see where maybe we go wrong as partners in our relationships. So one of the major deal breakers that I'll start with, I think, is controlling behavior. Someone that loves to control you, someone that is jealous.
Hadi mtu anataka kujua ni nani, who are you talking to? For example, mko kwa work, like, you know, simu siku hizi ndio everything.
Yeah, true.
Even in work. You can be called anytime. Mtu anakuuliza ni nani, anataka nini. Very petty issues.
So you find that you will find that someone who is more jealous in the relationship is someone who is cheating the most. Yet now they try to play the victim. They try to guilt trip you, and that's why they're so jealous. Like, they want to know what you're doing, where are you, what is happening, what's going on in your life. Okay, I'm not saying that it's bad to tell your partner about your whereabouts, or rather who you are with or what you're doing. But again, the problem comes in whereby now this person wants to control your life. You're not supposed to talk to so-and-so. You're not supposed to talk to Janet. You're not supposed to meet with Janet. You get? So, like, that is, personally for me, that is just a deal breaker. Like, why are you jealous? Why can't you trust me? You know, there's no relationship without trust.
Let me tell you, this instance, we were friends with this guy. We were actually good friends. But I did not want the relationship. Actually, I was good with the friendship. Sasa kumbe huyo mtu alikuwa anataka relationship?
Relationship, yeah.
Siku moja kama jana tuko wapi? Studying this club. Oh, mimi ndani ndio. This is my friend. Let's go. Oh, this guy wanted me, like, you know, I'm your friend, so I owe you. Like, you must have a relationship with me because I'm your friend. Gosh, umetokea wapi na hizi sasa? Honestly, we are friends, purely friends. Like, siku hizo sasa tukienda club and expect dance na yeye.
No, my never for a good time.
I'm just here because we are friends.
He doesn't want you to meet your soulmate. Like, he wants to be all over.
Like, I'm already owning, like, he's owning me. And
like a real estate.
Yes.
Actually, there are such people, and it's so unfortunate that it's just not men only, even women. And then another thing, another deal breaker for me is disrespectful communication. Like, why are you yelling? We are talking and you want to yell at me. Why are you yelling? Like, don't you have morals? What happens if you just speak pole pole bado nitakuelewa?
Sijui wanafilingi kama ukiongea na nguvu ndio watasikika.
That is toxic masculinity. Like, why are you yelling? Actually, and there are also women who likes yelling. Like, who just love yelling. Hawezi ongea pole pole, lazima wa
watu wengine wasikie wamefungika. Usiongea na nguvu wanasema uyas.
Yeah, honestly, and that is a lack of respect. It's just a sign of lack of respect. Like, you can still, unaweza zungumza pole pole na bado tukuelewe, unachukua on the same page. But now when you want to yell and bring down the roof, it's not like when you yell, you're going to find a solution. Yeah? Because no relationship is perfect. We are just two imperfect people who are trying to, you know, to make something out of life. And now you want to come here and start yelling, throwing tantrums. Actually, bado kuna wanaume wengine wenye siku hizi wamekuwa na hizo drama za wanawake. They just want to yell. They don't want to talk like calmly. They just want to yell. And honestly speaking, I think it's a problem when we compare to today's generation with the previous generation. We find like that's why so many relationships don't even last 2 months. or even a month. It's a week na basi. Because in the past, you will find like, if there was an issue, those elder people will maybe come in, you get. Now you talk to these people, tell them this is where the problem is. That is after you and your husband or your wife have tried to solve that issue, the two of you, as two mature people, because when you are meeting, you are just the two of you. Kama imeshindikana ndo basi mnaleta wale wazee. Watu ambao wanawashinda, akili kidogo na wako na experience, exactly. But nowadays you find like number one, we have friends hata marafiki peke yake hawatutaki. Janet kwaje leo yako na mchumba mimi sina. Nakuja na kufitina, wewe kutoka hapa you're going to yell to your partner. Unaona? So I think that is something that is really eating us up, and honestly poor communication is a major deal breaker. Me personally, when you yell at me, we are done. I'm a baby girl. Why are you yelling?
I was getting comments about we are not my deal breaker. Mse kunuka.
Poor hygiene.
Very poor hygiene. Hapo mimi nimekubali pia.
Honestly speaking, actually, I know of a story of a guy who like used to put on 3 boxers. Like the first boxer, then I think short. And then another one. Yeah. And then a trouser. So akienda kazi akirudi, now the wife was saying he comes back home and he doesn't want to shower. And you can imagine with na hiyo sola yote anakuja na lala hivi.
Wait. I'm going to discuss one by one. What do you think? Another 3 boxers.
Yeah. I don't know.
Tena anaenda kazi arudi bila kuoga.
Yeah. Alafu kwanza to make matters worse, kama mtu anafanya mjengo, you can imagine maybe this person, poor hygiene is not just about taking a shower. Hygiene is just more about showering.
Yeah.
Brushing your teeth is hygiene, making your nails clean is hygiene, brushing your hair is hygiene. Bad breath. Imagine mtu akona bad breath. You can't even ushipa na matatu kisha unakaa mtu mwenye
jana picture nilikuwa imetrend. Conductor alikuwa amesimama amefanya hivi sasa. Sasa a lady took a spray in her bag akaanza kuspray.
Alafu you find like some people don't want to even shave their pubic hair. The moment those pubic hair they get that sweat, you automatically start. And let me tell you, no amount of deodorant or no amount of sprays or whatever that is that you use will save you.
Unless you shower.
Please, if you can't go for waxing, fanya ile nini.
Kwa siku kuna na shower 3 days.
Yeah,
3 times
true.
Per day.
Yeah, true.
Aida admire them. Nikiamka nitaoga mara 3 kwa siku.
So honestly speaking, I think we should just normalize being clean so that we don't affect our partners, because kuna partners wengine wako na COD. Yeah, that obsessive compulsive disorder yenye wanataka kila kitu kwa sparkling clean. You find someone mwenye yeye anataka kitoka kazi mali amepanga viatu zipanga hapo unakuja unatupa hapo. You get mtakuja mkosani. Na hapo ndo mtapata mnaliziana your voices and everything. Again,
my last MSK in even Bamba. Actually my deal breaker, after having sex, some condom. Mse badala achukue in a better way. Ake kwa pit or whatever the place. Hiyo even. Yaani mkimaliza unaiona hapo.
You think the kids.
That one is my worst comment.
Oh my God.
Na mtu zake. Aeke mtu zake mtu asione.
Okay, I have this person that is saying, my partner lacks motivation and ambitions, especially financially, and it's really frustrating. Do you think that is, I think that is also a deal breaker. Like, like there are some people who are just focused. They have planned their life in a certain way. You get like when we were kids, unajiambia kwa akili yako, when I'm 20, I'll get married to a rich man, do a white wedding. So like there are such people who are just ambitious in life.
Yeah.
But now this lady is saying the partner lacks ambition. like he just lacks motivation at all.
Hebu tuangalie this guy maybe anaweza kuwa alikuwa na like from my personal kind of experience. Kulikuwa na watu wenye wako very motivated. For example, kesho ninaenda huko hiyo interview nipate hiyo kazi. Alafu akifika hiyo kesho wa fail interview. Huwa anakuwa heartbroken. They never like so their vision like to break up. Maybe that's the going through. A girl designer pole
amuongelesha. But I feel like if you're that kind of person who is so ambitious and motivated, when you find a partner who is not, you know, whom you're not speaking the same language, you get to have this tendency of resentment towards that person. Not because it just comes, it just comes, you get. Yeah.
Poor communication. Right?
Yeah. Like you just resent this person. And you feel like, no, you get, and that's why I mean, I always tell my friends, find someone that you speak the same language with so that you don't spend the rest of your life translating your soul. You get?
What does that mean? Translating your soul?
Like it means, at least when you're looking for a partner, don't settle for someone that you don't share the same visions. You get, like you should be sharing the same vision.
Ndio nikitaka kuwa pilot and kuwa co-pilot.
Okay, not like that. Not in that answer. As in, okay, like you know, there are so many things that we also have to look at when it comes to, you know, partnership. You know, like what I'm trying to say is that you have to find someone that at least you have the same goals. You know, maybe you have to find someone that maybe you want kids. There's some partners that don't want kids. You have to find someone that maybe your religion aligns. Maybe kama ni Muislamu na Mkristo mna decide maybe tutaslim ama tutabaki kwa Christians, you get. Now that sasa ikifika huko mbele mnaanza kukosana kwa sababu ya mambo kama hayo. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't spend the rest of your life translating. So like find someone that knows my babe likes her coffee, you know, dark black coffee just like her skin tone. You know, my babe loves her coffee white. You get? Someone that, you know, will be like, my girl's favorite flowers are roses. And he won't forget. He will know it like his name. Hata kiamsha saa ngapi usiku anaweza kusema. Okay, so aside the deal breakers, we also have ways on how we can, you know, communicate with our partners to, you know, tell them about what we feel about their behaviors or how we feel about it, you know, so that.
Si lazima tukosane.
Yeah, true. It's not a must. Yeah, true.
Relationship ni poa.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like communication is one of the backbones of a relationship. Every relationship, there's supposed to be effective communication. Aside trust. Yeah, trust is also one of the backbones, but communication is just it. So, one of the ways on how we can communicate is by being open and honest. You know, an open and honest dialogue. I think that will just do magic. The magic that you're looking for. You're supposed to be open and tell your partner, this is how I feel when you do this. This is how I feel when you yell at me. You know, just be open and prepare yourself first and do a self-reflection and prepare. You know, handle your emotions. Don't go there when you're umekasirika umefika huku juu. Hakuna kuelewana itakuwa hapo. Self-reflect on what you don't like, you know, and then communicate as two grown-ups. What do you think?
Unajua hakuna venye utakuwa perfect.
Yeah, no one is perfect.
Kuna venye mimi neza unaona hiyo toothpaste. Unaweza finya. Kuna mwingine ataangi finyo hivi.
Yeah. Anataka kufinya kwanza chini. Mimi personally.
Mwingine ni juu.
Mimi napenda kitu. Kamwisho kabisa finya hivyo. Si unatoka huko unafinya anyhow.
Vitu zingine ni compromise.
Yeah, true.
You compromise like wewe unajua unataka huyu jamaa. Huyu jamaa anajua anakutaka. Mna compromiseana.
Yeah, you also true. Also consider your
compromise.
Yeah, true. As you compromise, you also consider your partner's perspective.
Yeah.
You know, consider what might be triggering him to act like this or her to act like this. What is the root cause of this? You know,
trauma.
Yeah, true. Everybody has skeletons in the closet, so just be kind. Yeah, and then you just don't ambush your partner. Nataka tuongelee kuhusu deal breakers zako. No. You choose the right time and the right place. Like after you relax, you know, you're having a good time, then you're like, babe, I think we should talk about this and this. I don't like it when you do this, you know. You use the I. I personally don't like this. I will appreciate you doing this rather than this. You get. Like you communicate effectively. And then be direct, but also be respectful. You know, be direct in the essence that you're telling him. Like you hitting the head. Is it the nail or the head? That's one. Just be direct, but then be respectful. You know, the choice of words that you're using. They should be the choices should be very, very important. You just don't use vulgar language because kuna watu you communicate.
Niliona kwa podcast fulani sitaki kutaja jina, one of the famous couples. The reason why they broke up. Ilikuwa jamaa alikuwa yani anamembarrass hiyo dem, like wakiwa kwa sitting room, kulikuwa na house help, so the family is eating. Jamaa imagine kwani umevaa hiyo dress ni natoa hizo manyama zako. Anamwambia mbele ya house help.
Na hizo manyama zimekuja kwa sababu ya postmortem ya kuzaa mtoto.
Nani mtoto wake? Na nakuaibisha mbele ya house help. Sasa mimi that situation mimi ningesema aende hata kwa bedroom amueleze. Yani a place ni
a perfect place. Yeah, true. Yeah. And then
there's no.
And then another thing I think you should also learn to, in that perfect setting, when you know you want to communicate to your partner, express your needs and expectations. Tell him or her, this is what I expect things to be done. And then you also listen attentively to what the other partner has to say, you know, what they have to say about, you know, that issue. You don't just have to consider yourself. Don't be so selfish and self-centered. Listen to this other person. What are they saying? Is it making sense? Can we adjust here? You know, so I think, and then I think like if you feel it's not happening, okay, like it's not making sense afterwards, okay, you give it time. Be patient and give it time, because nothing happens overnight. Give it time. Just be patient with your partner. You know, it's a learning process. We learn every day. You know, because we're two different people. You get, my expectations are different from yours. But since we've decided to become, you know, one, we have to, you know, compromise the way you've said, and we have to be patient with each other. You know, let me learn. That's why I always tell people, when you get into a relationship, learn to love the things that your partner loves. Let your partner also learn to love the things that you love.
Raha zangu nipende na raha zangu.
Of course, na kwanza, if maybe you love hiking, I should also learn to love hiking. Okay? If you love swimming, I should also love to learn, I should also learn to love swimming. Okay, not necessarily that I have to swim with you, but I can take you for that swimming because you love doing it. You get?
Ndio kwa maana wanasema like nonanga unauliza dem, which team do you support? It depends on who I'm dating.
True.
It depends on who I'm dating.
Yeah. So, just be patient with your partner. After you've communicated, just be patient with them and then see how that works out. And if you feel like nothing is, it's not changing, you can seek for professional help, maybe a therapist. Seek for professional help. You can go for therapy together. So nice sessions for couples. They're there. So,
thank you guys for watching. Thank you, our producer, for making this possible, JB. Don't forget to comment, share, and like. Stay tuned for more.
Bye.